Come, please. Psst, psst, psst. Psst, 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 psst. Come, please. If I didn't care about anyone but myself, you know what I'd do? Not make videos like this for your enjoyment. I'd stand here, would not have washed my hands just to pick up the phone, and awkwardly stood at a tap washing my hands of Corona gunk, which is the rubbish of other people's skin oils and insides. That's what coronavirus is. It picks up everybody's gunk. So people who are like, you know, imagining that coronavirus isn't real, remember that Ego Faye channel? You're saying, oh, it wasn't real. Oh, you're dead for thinking about it. No, you're dead for dismissing it. Oh, come up here. You was playing good with it before. Yeah, I would, if I was just thinking about myself, I wouldn't even bother making a video for you guys. I'd just enjoy it myself, wouldn't I? I wouldn't share it. Hey, agents in car. So here you have little man playing with the rope. Hey, he must be like 14 years. Is cat years like dog years? I forgot. Because he's, I think, 2 years old now. God, he's a smart cat, but he doesn't, like, we don't play much like this. We do a lot of, like, I don't know, he's just always looking out for me and listening for me and stuff. Look at his little claws. Cute little claws. Yeah, if I was just always thinking about myself, I wouldn't share, and I'd put advertisements on my videos. I wouldn't just ask for donations and then, you know, 4 videos I'm already making, 4 energy I'm already outputting, and then make food plant teaching videos to teach everyone as well. Fucking idiots. Telling me this person, Eternal Flame, some random person's name on YouTube, telling me, oh, you're just thinking about yourself. Oh yeah, I need donations to eat just like you piece of shit. That's why you're blocked, because you fucking talk shit and you can't even think about what you're thinking and saying. Yeah, can someone comment, is dog ears like cat ears? I can't be bothered googling it. He reminds me of a little ocelot. I'm gonna drag him, see how strong he is. Oh, he's not as strong as me yet. He's a very strong little boy. I bet you. Yeah, organic portals on the channel, however, 90% of you watching who just take energy and just watch the videos and just don't even press the like button or donate, that's called being a selfish shellfish for sure. Now don't hurt me. You know how you go to that job every day for you and don't share any of it with me? Yeah, you know that? That's actually being selfish. Fucking idiots. How come you can't even think anymore? Oh, by the way, while I'm making this video, I may as well say, you know that new Omicron variant of Corona? The virus, the planetary virus, by the way, at the end of history, might be meaningful. Might not be just happenstance, eh? Might be part of wiping people out, but not to do with Bill Gates, you fuckheads. One person, you shouldn't be targeting that. You should be thinking way larger than that. Perhaps it's part of the simulation or the planetary design. Perhaps if you look at photos from the 1800s, you see people with masks. You see all these people with masks at a reset back there. Perhaps that was the beginning of the current reset. I'll let you guys decide and think about it. Yeah, come on, what are you doing? People want to see you play. I'm going to annoy him until he snaps at it. Yeah, Omicron, You know how it's really fast? I think it's going to be stickier, and I think Corona has learned not to off-gas and waste its energy so much, because that was its previous strategy with Delta variant, to off-gas more than the first Beta and Alpha variants. Now Omicron, I think, is going to cause real chronic long-term illnesses, like Omicron, and all sorts of, it'll contribute to an MS-like feature. Sclerosis comes after inflammation, so it'll be, years in the making, but in 5 years you might have some sclerosis from the inflammation you didn't heal from Omicron now. So, I mean, these effects are not going to be known and connected. It's going to be even harder to connect effects. You know how the retards are like, oh, like 90% of the conspiracy movement, all the spastic people, how they're all like, the numbers are wrong because people having heart attacks are being included. Yet fucktard, it blocks everything. It's a sticky virus which sticks to the insides of you. And that's why people are going on respirators, because it's blocking the lungs. Very obvious stuff. Sorry to treat you like as stupid as you are. But when it goes through the arteries, you know how everybody's obese and shit anyway and already got like their arteries full of crap anyway, it just further clogs that. And so all those people who had heart attacks and all that stuff, and they, the professional medical movement did associate it with Corona, they're correct. It's just that you're retarded. You can't figure out very simple 1 + 1. That's 90% of the conspiracy movement, it seems. It's just the new sheep. It's like, you know how everybody in conspiracy movement, they just think they're not sheep because they're not part of like the elites' plans, but they're a new kind of sheep. They're just sheep now to different people. Whoever leads the conspiracy movement, that's who they're sheep to now. So when you have like a couple of prominent channels coming out, remember like a year and a half ago saying, like back in 2020 and stuff, going, the numbers are false and stuff. It's only really a certain percentage of people dying, directly from Corona. But I already said this from the start. All the indirect effects are going to be much more. And now my point with Omicron is it's gotten way more discreet and indirect and silent. It's now like a silent killer. It's learned. Viruses are conscious, man. Viruses are more conscious than most of you. Viruses are definitely, and this is truth, I don't care if it hurts you, I don't give a fuck about hurting any of your feelings anymore. You know why? Because I stand with God, called truth. And then I'm protected because I spoke the truth. And it doesn't matter how many dislikes I get, none of that shit. It doesn't matter, because like God will protect me, so to speak. That kind of thinking. You stand with the truth and it's reality. Like, you'll be protected because it's reality. You will exist instead of you won't exist because you're creating virtual reality. And I don't care what you think, because the compromised mind that some of you are thinking with is the hive mind. And you guys can't even discern that basic. You can't even discern all these basics. These are basics. You know how easy this video is? All I'm doing is talking. That's how easy this shit is, and you can't even think it for yourself. How come you can't do it? Fucking retards, man. I'm telling you that more people are going to become more and more retarded and lash out and be all... Because it's going to put the body in acidity more, so you're going to need to know about alkalinity even more now. Well, the more you clog up, the more acidic a feature that is. Say you clog an artery, that artery becomes acidic. It doesn't become alkaline because it's clogged more with Corona and shit from your shit foods. So, veganism, like, it's not for everyone all the time forever, but look at me just whipping him. Veganism is not for everyone for all the time forever, but it's a reset, and it's the most healing, like, fooding diet you can do without, like, eating no food and going breatharianism and liquidarianism. Definitely veganism, and, monofruitarianism is not smart to just go on one food. You're an eclectic, multifarious being, multi-complexy being. You can't just survive off, like, bananas. Even though bananas is the best food out of all food, if you had to choose to just eat one food, you would want to choose bananas. You can actually live on them for like several years. And you know, do you remember that shaman of the Amazons video? It should still be up on YouTube. His shaman told him to go on banana for a whole year. He had to do a whole year just on bananas. I don't know, I wonder if he ate rice or anything, you know what I mean? But he said he went on, he would have just got on bananas like crazy. And then he could see positive charge better as well. Because he had to heal people better to become a shaman. It's one of the most prominent movies on YouTube on like Amazon shamanism. It's called Shamans of the Amazon. That dude, was it Guillermo? Because he's been in a few of them. I forgot his name. Anyway, yeah, Omicron is going to be more silent and yet more deadly, like more chronically deadly, but yet, like even medical establishments going to have a very difficult time like connecting the dots. Like it might, what's an example? Geez, I'm just going to go a real hectic example. It might be this hectic that you get, I mentioned multiple sclerosis before, but it might be that it clogs the end of a nervous system in the end of your finger or something, and then ricochets to create a bacterial colony there, which then ricochets to that colony moving up to your mouth and changing your whole entire diet and killing you from that. Do you understand? Like the indirect effects of Omicron are just too many for me to explain, but that's the way you explain it, that it's going to be silent, and because it's stickier, it's got 30 mutations, guys. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised if we get actual X-mutant people from this thing. Like the movie X-Mutants, that type of shit. But not in a way like that. I mean, in a chimeric body version, not with superpowers, but the opposite type of like, you know, monsterism. You know what I mean? That's what chimera monsterism is, you know, like mixing species and shit. That's chimerism, I know, but what I mean is like not just pure chimerism, but like a type of bacterial chimerism, viral chimerism in your body, and like more tumor action, I'd expect, like more gross body inflammation, I might summarize it as. So like more elephantitis type stuff, but not actually elephantitis. Just trying to give you the idea of what I mean. Like systems clogging, bloating, and you probably get more fat people as well. Yeah, it's, do you understand? Like, because it's stickier and it's got more mutations on it, this virus, Omicron. It's, yeah, I'm just taking a break. This is not what I do all day. People are like, I'm not donating for this. No, this video is just for your enjoyment. I'm just taking a minute out. I've been washing all morning, I had to go shopping, I have to do stuff online. It's not, I don't just stand around doing this all day. People probably come in and think this sort of thing. But see, in my break moments, I'm even making you guys a video. I could keep this all to myself. So people who are saying I'm selfish are fucking idiots. Don't even notice their comments. Go to their channels and dislike their videos. Anyway. Yeah, so Omicron's going to be stickier with more mutations, which means it has more time to lament in its position and mutate the surrounding cellular structure and body, your body. Do you see what I mean? Because it's stickier and it's carrying more mutative ability. It's not just it has more mutations, that means it has more mutative consciousness now. Like it's become more aware of its host, us, and I guess animals like cats can catch it as well. But it's mainly targeting humans, it seems anyway. It is zoonatic, remember? I made that video like a year and a half ago. But basically because it's stickier and more mutative, I just expect more like mutativeness in people. Like you would think tumorism would pick up, for instance. He keeps trying to pin it down, but he can't. Get a bit. Ah! Good boy. He won. He ripped it out of my hand. And now he's off on a random something. He's so funny. Yeah, I guess I've pretty much said what I wanted to say. Please press the like button. Sorry about that stuffing up. Please press the like button. Or not. I don't really care, because again, this video was for your information. So actually, I don't care about the like button. I care about them more on the organic portal videos because, yeah, they're more important. But this is more important for you personally, you know. Well, the world's not going to listen to this type of thing. They'll just throw stupid comments at me like, oh, this is not scientifically backed up. Because they can't think, remember? They can't think. They can't think for themselves. They only think with authoritarian, horizontal think, what someone else has told them. They don't have their own consciousness, remember? Anyway, see you later.